So we officially opened the box with our brand new window in it, which means we are going to install our first window in the van today, which is really scary and exciting.
Drum roll.
So we had some issues with the inside template and decided to go off of an outside template, which actually worked out pretty well because this is actually the size of the window.
We also did dry fit this by just making sure that the window itself already does fit this.
We're nervous. We're very nervous.
This is like a little bit more nerve-wracking than I was expecting. After doing the vent, I was like, oh, windows, no problem.
Yeah.
But that was also a month ago.
Yeah, it was a month ago, so.
And this feels like a higher consequence thing because it's such a visible thing. So, tiny bit nervous about this one. We got it. We've been racking our brains to make sure that we're doing this right because this is pretty actually, you know, everybody talks about how scary it is and we both feel just like this kind of sense of impending doom about how mounting this window is actually going to go. We cut out a template and we've been working on sizing it right, and it appears that the template actually mimics this interior line basically perfectly.
No.
Hey, we're trying to film a video here. This is professional work we're doing.
You tell him.
Sound guy tells you to be quiet on the set.
All the double, triple, quadruple, check.
But good God, this feels scary.
I was gonna throw up earlier.
Yeah. Well, we've got our template drawn. Now we got to cut. It's about to get real. Gonna put a couple of little slices in just above our cut line so that we can get our jigsaw in. Start making our cut. We've spent like 2 hours just stressing about getting this perfect. And I think we've done our prep job right, so yeah.
No major errors.
Hope not. Here we go.
Sorry. There's a hole!
There, I got it.
Ah! There's a huge hole!
Yeah.
There's a hole.
It looks pretty good.
It does.
I think, yeah, we just gotta buff up the edges a little bit, knock off the burrs. So, no big deal, just cut a hole in our van. Truth be told, we were very nervous about this, but actually once we really got going with it, our nerves kind of calmed and we got the cuts in. Feeling good. We actually still have to test fit the window to make sure that we did everything right. But as of right now, feeling like I think we did a good job. But look how good it looks.
Looks great.
Also, we just got, actually, side note, we just got super distracted right after we cut this because our neighbor, who is a machinist and a fabricator, welder, he's been making us this amazing roof rack. So we're just test fitting it right now to make sure all of the fittings work right. Super excited because our neighbor has been cooking away at this thing, and actually seeing it up there, it looks so good. So good. Cool. Tries and minor adjustments, the window fits. Very excited about that. So we're gonna spray paint it up, seal up any exposed metal edges, and then we're ready to tighten her down and fasten her in because we got a snowstorm a-coming. This was a big day for the van. We did get the window in all in one day, which I guess is faster than our vent. But I think this window looks good.
It looks great.
Good job, babe.
Good job. You too. You did a lot of the today.
You were the supervisor.
He's
Yeah.
the worry wart.
We were both worried.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of a stressful day about it.
Yeah.
But we've got some bad weather coming in, so we actually felt like motivated to jump on the van and make it happen.
Yeah, take advantage of this good weather. Oh my god, it's like so fun. Watch out.
Progress on the van has been super slow. We've had several large winter storms. You can see up top that we have about a foot of snow still sitting on top of the van. And of course, like our last update from about a month ago, we are still waiting on windows and supplies to show up. So things are not going as fast as we want them to. However, we are actually starting to tackle a few more things. We're going to be putting on some of our studs here on our back doors, and we've got that. These were kind of test run days, but we think we've got it dialed in. So we're going to be trying to tackle a little bit more on the back panels, clearing off the snow, opening things up. We got a refrigerator in the mail finally. And yeah, we're about to start doing the next round of work. So let's go. So fun. Cool.
What you doing?
We are finally putting in some paneling. Getting our doors.
Look how pretty that looks. Look at that.
Looking sexy.
So good. Wow.
Good.
So good. Yeah, we fashioned a nice little frame for our door. We're stuffing this little section here with more insulation. You're so cute, buddy. Did you make your bed? Did you make a bed?
Test!
Looks like it's a little on the short side.
What? Who drew those lines?
What? What are you talking about? We are still waiting on our windows. It's been, what, like 3 or 4 months since we've ordered them. What are you gonna do? So we are getting creative and we are doing what we can. Start paneling out our doors, which we started, and we're really excited about it because it feels like we're actually getting something finished. We've got these all paneled up and more insulated, and since we don't have to do any wiring, anything in them, it's just like straightforward, getting it done. So feels like we're moving finally for the meantime, and that's where we're at right now. So. Love this insulation! My favorite thing in the world, I'm obsessed.
You really are.
I am obsessed.
Something that's been super helpful on doing these back panels is having our riv nut tool so that we can attach points like that. Basically we're sinking in little riv nuts into these holes, making some new ones. Gives us a nice, beautiful, sturdy frame to fix everything to.
And we are loving having these braces here, these studs on the door. We see a lot of people just put the panels right up against the metal. We're loving having those studs because, one, we feel like there's not as much exposed metal from the screws. 2, you have something really sturdy to screw into and get this wood, make sure it's going nowhere. 3, we can insulate more, and we know that the back doors are one of the biggest heat loss areas, so it's really nice to get some more insulation in there too, because you've got a couple inches extra.
She's our insulation queen. Well, we got the doors mostly done. We still have window sills and framing out our windows to make, but the door paneling is up and it's looking really sharp. So, super stoked on the progress. We're just kind of trying to make incremental progress each day and feeling good about where it's moving. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we did not film the process of getting these windowsills done, but I'm gonna tell you what I did right now. When we left off, we had just the shape of the window cut out, and we needed to create wood panels for the window sills, and then we put the trim around the edge as well. So what is tricky about this, every angle, every side is a different size. There was some gaps and weird things happening with the windowsills, but again, wood filler and caulk has really been a lifesaver with this, and it looks amazing. Actually, I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and it just it looks so good. So the big part in our decision to do this octagonal window shape was because we've seen people do squares, and it cuts out too much of the window. So if we would have done a square, since the windows are like a rounded corner shape, so it rounds like this, the corners go up to the corner, awesome, but it cuts off like a couple inches on each side, so you lose a lot of window, a lot of light, and we did not want to sacrifice that. So we tried out this octagonal shape. It was difficult, it was challenging, but it was really worth it. We love it. It's very charming. It's just beautiful, and it has a lot of light, and it keeps the windows really big. So our bed is gonna be like right here, and we're also gonna have that horseshoe shape type seating area. So being able to have this extra space, especially when it's in bed mode, having this extra space to put like a coffee mug, maybe some plants or something, you know, being able to utilize this space a little bit better than just having a window. So it also acts as a shelf, so it's pretty awesome.
These are our windows and our door panels. We're super proud of them. We're super proud of the window that we just put in on our door. It's like the first finished thing in our van, so we're very excited. Thanks so much for watching, and if you do have any questions about how any of the process worked, we didn't film everything, so leave us a question below. We'd love to help you out, especially if anybody's interested in tackling a project like this. And we are going to be putting out more videos soon, so make sure that you are subscribed. We've got bunk windows, we've got solar panels, we've got electrical, we've got all sorts of things coming up, so make sure you stay tuned. We're Eric and Christy with Living the Good Life. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you later.
Thanks, guys.